They didn't even try to whisper. Is she bald under that? Maybe she's hiding bombs. Laughter followed me down every hallway, stuck to me like a second skin. I was the only hijabi in the entire high school, and they made sure I never forgot it. At first, I tried to disappear. I'd pull my hoodie over my hijab, keep my head down, and sit at the edge of every classroom. Teachers looked away. Friends avoided eye contact. Even the cafeteria felt like a battlefield. I started questioning everything. Was this worth it? Was my scarf just a magnet for hate? At home, I'd lie and say everything was fine. My mother would kiss my forehead and tell me, Allah gives strength to those who carry weight with grace. But I didn't feel strong. I felt broken. One day, a boy grabbed my scarf in the hallway and tugged it halfway off. Just curious, he sneered. I stood there frozen, eyes stinging, surrounded by people pretending not to see. That night, I cried harder than I ever had. But I also got angry. Not at them, but at myself. For letting shame shrink me. For letting ignorance define me. The next morning, I walked into school with my head high and my scarf brighter than ever. Red. Bold. Loud. And I didn't stop there. I joined student council. I signed up for the debate team. I volunteered to speak during cultural day. When I stepped onto the stage that day, my hands were shaking. But my voice wasn't. I told them what it felt like to be mocked for your faith. To be seen as a symbol before a person. And I told them I wasn't asking for pity, I was demanding respect. The room was silent. And in that silence, I felt power for the first time. Not everyone changed. Some people still rolled their eyes when I walked by. But others started to smile. One girl even came up to me and said, "I wish I had your courage." It wasn't courage. It was survival. It was deciding that I wouldn't let someone else's small mind shrink my big identity. Now, when I look in the mirror, I see more than fabric. I see fire. I see a girl who stood up when it was easier to sit down. And I see someone who finally learned how to fight, not with fists, but with pride.